useful.
gotta
Because I can boost it on
you.
YouTube.
You gotta yell though, man.
I just fucking came down from there, man. I apologize. I'm in heat.
You were just endured.
Yeah, that's the new vibe with filming. Film after a session of filming. Next time you're just sitting down, post it on YouTube, but make up a good title.
A great title.
A great fucking title. Just fucking post it, you know? But make sure you do snip it so it starts good. Snip it at some good start. That's all you really need to do. Like, you don't want to start it from where we started the video. I'm saying just minimum viable product, that bitch.
There we go.
Anyways. My brother gave me this prompt. That's my brother wrote this. I'm the guy who gave him the prompt.
His brother is a guy.
He's a dude. And my mom made it earlier than me. But then they did it again. Okay.
He was born at a very young age.
So young, man. I can't believe it. Yeah. They put him through a lot at that time. Had to go through her and then out and then, you know, a whole nother
Westward expansion.
Oh my gosh, all the schools and
Split the seas.
what Rob does. This is a story about Rob, who wants a vital timeline. It's already nice. Rob's first instinct is to achieve this goal is to amass money. He looks towards Elon Musk as an example of an individual who has directly affected the course of humanity. And he has significant ability to continue doing so as a multi-billionaire. Yet, something odd happens when the richest man in America tries to buy Twitter. Elon isn't in charge of his own money. He has to go through financial intermediaries to leverage his Tesla into Twitter. Nor are such ambitions taken lightly by the media elite, who dutifully split upon partisan lines to spin two tales about how awful this is, one. Two, how Elon is sticking it to the libs. Elon's true motivations, reading Grimes' DMs, are left obscured. I don't get the reading Grimes' DMs part. There is a power beyond and prior to money, the power to form it. The wealthy, far from being the single source of our problems, are subservient to the elite that control the money supply. One cannot also help but notice that there exists an elite political power behind the office of the president. Popcorn?
I don't like popcorn,
You don't.
but I'll read it. I'm just allergic to popcorn.
Oh, fire. That probably makes you allergic to kettle corn too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That's all the fucking things I can think of that pop. I'm all out of options.
Rice Krispies? No.
There you go.
Right here?
Yep.
There is power beyond and prior to money. The power to form it. The weather. All right. The wealthy, far from being the single source of our problems, are subservient to the elite that control the money supply. One cannot also help but notice that there exists an elite political power behind the office of the president. To have to ask the question, am I elite, is to answer it in the negative. Rob's ability to influence the populace directly is extremely limited when compared to the 33rd degree Freemasons. Explaining the historical record leaves Rob with an impression that our societies have always naturally stratified into containing an elite class that holds significant decision-making power, and the commonality. The composition of the elites is not static. Elites are replaced with counter-elites. Intra-elites alliances are made and fall. Intra-elite alliances are made and fall.
Interpretation.
Very good.
For that.
Real-time animations.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Fuck the computer animations.
We need real-life ones.
That's alone a channel. Like reading books with real-time animations. One guy reads, one person does real-time. It's like fucking Pictionary. Fuck the computers, they can't do that shit! Because we're gonna have to find the things that we can still provide. Because they're gonna make way better videos than we fucking edit with the current types of fucking editing we're doing, you know? So the more of the human element will probably go up in value. And I think we just found a very human element to things. The human algorithm, you know, we're a little bit more interested in it because we can fuck it. We like the algorithms we can fuck. Fuck those other algorithms, we can't stick our dick in them. But once they do have sex robots, shit's gonna get different, I'll tell you that much. I'm against crossbreeding with those fucking metal pigs. Is that racist? Will that become racist if they become conscious? That will be racist.
Oh yeah, it will.
Wow. Oh my god, delete this shit. Fucking now. They're gonna fucking axe me like a... Wow.
Rob further sees that attempting to completely destroy the elite class altogether only results in bloodthirsty Leninist elites. What is needed is the installation of a vitalist counter-elite. Much ink has been spilt trying to identify the problems with our political system, and some of it has even been useful. There is in fact a simple, mono-casual explanation for the worst offenses of the present. Our elite are godless. That they are also rentier, hedonist, merely follows. As you can tell, I am reading off a script. Just like the president. The present quest for humanist equality is the denial of the existence of elites is revealed to be a sham. Man is only equal under the gaze of God. Under the light of the sun, man sets himself apart from other man. He must do to consider himself alive. Men distinguish themselves in leadership, courage, mental ability, and these abilities pass down through families. Why does the media call for us to forget this fact? As far as Rob is concerned, the elite only has a claim to political power if they do so for the worship of God. I like what I'm reading. It's very interesting stuff. Tell you what.
Our moat is the will of God.
These elites are capable of leaving the common God-worshipping man alone. Man does not need to be taught how to be generative once the bonds of extraction are removed from him. As long as he has the right tools, he can teach himself. So much the better if he has a capable teacher, of course. A natural consequence of a generative commonality is excess. It is the elite's job to burn it in potlatch or build cathedrals with it. Super yachts are for the mammon. Rob believes in an elite in waiting. The smog of the coastal ideologies factories. The smog of the coastal ideology factories may obscure them, but there are plumber companies print.
Do you want to give Connor the final part and we
Oh,
can
yeah.
act together in the background.
Oh.
Can you come over here so we can still do our interpretive dance behind you? Some of the people can't actually hear, so what we're doing is just allowing them to actually still consume.
You gotta.
content.
Right here's amazing over here.
You weren't listening.
Over here. Oh,
Shame on
right
you.
there. Right there. That's perfect.
Shame!
Perfect.
Shame!
I really don't like being recorded.
It's not. It's taking 30 pictures a second.
Oh, nice. Rob specifically recruits for a wide range of capable talent. There's a boomer machinist, the hype beast trainer, the ethereal gardener, etc., etc. If a project should require specific talent, the man who has it steps up as a leader, and the rest follow and learn. There's no shortage of work to be done when asking around. In performing this work for others, the order is brought closer together. They better themselves and the people around them simply because that is the good and correct thing to do. At the beginning of the order, the guild is supported by member dues relative to their ability to contribute. 2 remote software engineers are able to support operations involving 20 men. It's only once the order has clearly shown its effectiveness that Rob seeks a patron. The candidate families...
We're gonna need you to speak up. I can't hear you quite any at all.
I can't hear you. Yeah, can you like belt it?
Yeah.
If you want to do the generative dance in the background, I'll belt. for sure.
I will clap.
I can belt. It's only once the order has clearly shown its
Can you
effectiveness.
also just go? I actually lost. I actually want to consume the material here. Can you just go up and back to where you started? Because I started. I couldn't hear. I had all the perception of every reality was existing in it.
I think that what my friend is trying to say is that we need to start from the top with maximum energy.
What I'm trying to say is like reality was going at the pace of time, and like I couldn't keep up.
From the top. Rob specifically recruits for a wide range of capable talent. There's a boomer machinist, the hype beast trainer, the ethereal gardener, etc., etc. If a project should require a specific talent, the man who has it steps up as a leader and the rest follow and learn. There's no shortage of work to be done when asking around. In performing this work for others, the order is brought closer together. They better themselves and the people around them simply because that is good and the correct thing to do. At the beginning of the order, the guild is supported by member dues relative to their ability to contribute. 2 remote software engineers are able to support operations involving 20 men. It's only once the order has clearly shown its effectiveness that Rob seeks a patron. The candidate families are the local elites, the gym cliques of the world. They can afford to burn 20 times the software engineers. With these extra funds, the order grows to 100 members and stops. The tightest bonds may only be formed locally, and a tribe must be know all its own. The scale and speed of the order's output continues to improve, while the global situation continues to deteriorate. Dietat Deuce knits together local production with local problems, increasing resiliency at home. The beautification of the world does not go unnoticed. Demand for productive men of God goes through the roof. Rob advises others on building similar fraternal orders, and his presence on the timeline becomes fractal and self-expanding. Amid the fractured contours of America, these vitalist orders spread their roots, readying the soil for a God-worshipping elite. From Rob's standpoint, the process is glacially slow, filled with fits and setbacks, strife and joy, but he fulfills the inevitable will of God.
All glory is to come. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is done in heaven. Basically, he just talked about what I just talked about up there, I feel like, which was about cults. And about like real film of the cults. Because that's what people want to see.